In the quaint town of Marrow's End, the night never quite fell the same way as it did in the world beyond. This night, a thick fog rolled in from the woods, engulfing the town as the last of the autumn sun dipped below the horizon. Eleanor, a writer in search of silence, had just settled into the old Sawyer cottage, a place with enough ghost stories to inspire a lifetime of novels. The locals spoke in hushed tones about the cottage, their words tinged with fear and respect. That night, as the fog clung to the window panes, Eleanor lit a fire, the flames casting eerie shadows. She had just begun to type when a flicker of movement caught her eye, a shadow that did not belong to the fire's making. Laughing off her nerves, Eleanor returned to her work, attributing the anomaly to the tricks of an old house. But as the clock chimed midnight, a cold draft swept through the room, the fire sputtered and died. From the darkened corners, whispers filled the air, soft and sorrowful. Eleanor's heart raced as the temperature dropped, her breath visible in the icy air. Then, silence. The whispers ceased, and Eleanor felt the weight of unseen eyes upon her. She stood, intending to light the room, when her laptop flickered and shut down, engulfing her in darkness. The last vestige of light from her phone illuminated only a few feet around her. With trembling hands, she pointed the phone's light towards the room's corners, and there stood the figure of a woman, her face obscured by a veil. Eleanor's scream was drowned out by a sudden violent gust that shattered the windows. Glass flew as the wind tore through the cottage, extinguishing all light. The next morning, the townsfolk found the cottage door ajar, the inside undisturbed except for Eleanor's belongings. The last entry typed in her diary read, "The shadows whisper, and I fear they speak the truth of this place. It cradles darkness like a lover. I must leave before—" The sentence was never finished. Eleanor was never seen again. Some say she fled, driven mad by the house. Others whisper that she was claimed by the shadows of Sawyer Cottage. And in Marrow's End, the night never quite lifts, the fog never fully clears, and the light never truly returns where shadows have danced.